Thank you for joining me for this short video focused on customizing liquid handler workflows for use with the MVS with the ArtelWare application. I've got some tidbits of information I'd like to share with you, so let's go ahead and get started. All of the settings that are customizable for your automated liquid handler workflows are contained in the Administration section of the ArtelWare application. Click on the Administration icon, navigate to Lab Policy Settings, and then click on the Liquid Handler Verification tab. Within this tab, there are a number of different settings that you can either enable or disable. This very first setting, Require Reviewer to be different than Operator, even if an operator has review permissions. We'll cover that in just a moment because it's a little bit involved. These next two settings have to do with your workflow with regards to completion and abortion of liquid handler verifications. If you require an operator comment after a workflow has been completed, or if you want to require an operator comment for the abortion of a workflow, you can simply click on the Edit Lab Policy Settings icon and check or uncheck those boxes. In addition, below you have some other parameters that are editable for your liquid handler verifications. You can allow operators to make changes to the plate shaking parameters and require an operator comment if they are making changes to the shaking parameters. In addition, you can require the recording of the temperature, relative humidity, and barometric pressure of the laboratory when your automated liquid handler verifications are performed. Let's go ahead and go back and explore the Require Reviewer to be different than Operator, even if Operator has review permissions function. As I mentioned, ArtelWare has this box checked by default. That means if Operator A performs the liquid handler verification, there needs to be a separate party logged into the software who's not Operator A who reviews and either approves or rejects those liquid handler verifications. Again, you can choose to edit this function by clicking on the Edit Lab Policy Settings icon and unchecking the box for a Require Reviewer to be different than Operator, even if Operator has review permissions. Anytime you make changes to the lab policy settings and you select the Save icon down in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a message from the software indicating that the changes are not going to be effective until the next logon. Another important thing to note that if you do disable the checkbox that enables the reviewer and the operator to be the very same person during liquid handler verifications, it's important to know that that user needs to have review permissions linked to their user profile. If you go to the Groups section of the Laboratory Policy Settings and you select any of the groups here, you can see the members as well as the permissions that are included in that group. I'm going to scroll down on the permissions for this Administration section to show you the specific permission that a reviewer will need in order to be the operator and the reviewer for liquid handler verifications. This is the permission, Verification Review Results. So again, if you want the reviewer and the operator to be one and the same, and you've unchecked the box in the laboratory policy settings, the user needs to have the permission for verification review results. You'll want to click on the Members tab of these respective groups to find out where your automated liquid handler verification operators are located. For example, if I click on the Operators group, I see that Operator 1 and Operator 2 are members of the Operators group. I can click on the Permissions tab, and I can see that the only permissions that are listed are to calibrate instruments, pipettes, and verify liquid handlers. If I scroll down in the Available Permissions list, I'll see that Verification Review Results is an available permission to add. If I want to add this particular permission to this group, I'll click on the Edit icon for editing the select group. I'll select the permission for Verification Review Results. I'll click on the single icon to add that specific permission, and then I'll select Save. Again, these changes will not be effective until the next logon. Okay, that concludes our brief tutorial. Do you have additional questions? Please contact us at 1-800-225-4034 option 3 or at support@aicompanies.com. Thank you.